So, Marcus, first time we met here a year ago was short after you moved to California. Do you know, after more than a year, does it feel like home?
California, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah.
Don't you miss New York?
No, not really. I was in New York for 17 years, and it's a fantastic town. I love it. But the life quality is much nicer in LA, I think.
Okay. You recorded new album with new musicians. Can you tell us more about this project, about the inspirations, about these people?
Okay, well the first thing I guess would be the writing. I wrote the songs from January. The last song was written in September. I guess inspiration is just daily life, you know. Some songs are about money, which is probably something that most people can relate to. And one song is an older song that I chose to play with this band because we played a lot as a trio, and that song seemed to go nice with the trio. That song is about my guru from when I traveled in India a little bit, and in New York I had a meditation program that I studied for a while, and so that song came from there. Circles is about doing what you want to do in your life, even though it doesn't seem like it's possible. That's very simple.
Follow your dreams?
It's pretty much following your dreams, I think. It's pretty, in a nutshell, yeah. The band, I met the drummer and the bass player. The drummer's from Mexico City, and the bass player is from, I'm sorry, the drummer's from London, and I'm getting really distracted with these people screaming so loud. They're so loud, right?
It's recording properly.
Entschuldigung, ja. Ja, du hast eine tolle Stimme.
Okay.
So yeah, the drummer's from London. His name is Louis Palmer, and the bass player is from Mexico City, and he's Marco Renteria. We all moved around the same time to LA. We met around March or April. We all met, and we started playing shortly thereafter, just jamming a little bit. And then I booked some. In October, I booked 5 shows, and I decided to use the same guys and see how it works out, see how we can develop. So we played the 5 shows, and it went very well. And I really liked the trio, the feel of it. So that's why I decided to record the new EP. Kind of have something to show the folks in LA that I continually meet. Also to have something to present for a band setting. People know me as playing solo, but
Exactly.
You know, all my albums are generally recorded with a band. This one is really live. A lot of all the vocals, the guitar solos. Most of the guitar solos are live, except for it's all about the money. I had a problem with the guitar sound, so I redid it once, but it was just one pass from start to finish. So everything's pretty much live: drums, bass, guitar, voice, and then I built everything around up from that. So it's very organic, and that's the latest thing that I have.
What about the plans? Do you have some plans connected with these people for the future?
The goal is to keep the momentum up, and we have some potential opportunities stemming from LA, so we'll see how they go, but I can't talk about them.
Okay. Are you working on some new songs?
Right now, no. I just finished this album. And I started it in December. I recorded it one day in December with the band, and then December and then January I was with David on tour the whole time, and then February I worked on it again, and then March I was on tour the whole time. So, and then April I prepared for the solo tour. So I just kind of been busy, you know. I'll probably start writing after July again.
Who's writing the songs? I mean, who's writing the words and who's writing the music?
Well, we write the songs together. For the CD, I wrote all the songs except "It's All About the Money." I was written with John Durrill, and he wrote the lyrics for that pretty much. And I wrote all the music for that.
And how do you prefer to perform? By your own or with a band?
Well,
I mean, live performing.
I think it's easier to play with a band. A lot easier. Oh yeah, much easier. Solo is much more pressure, and I have to do a lot more to make it sound good for my ears. So.
Okay, I understand.
But, yeah, but I enjoy both methods.
I understand. Okay, you are a world-class guitarist. Who is your idol, model? Got one?
Oh boy, there's a few. Well, when I was growing up, I was under Segovia, and I studied with a great teacher in Buffalo, south of Buffalo, near Buffalo. His name is Jim Pierkowski. Also studied with a guy named Benjamin Bergery, who's pretty well known. I respect David Starobin, Elliot Fisk, Julian Bream. There's so many.
So many.
Paco de Lucia was phenomenal, different style. Not really classical, more flamenco.
Is there any place where you would like to work, to record?
LA.
And any special studio?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not. That doesn't mean anything to me, really. I mean,
Have you always lived from music?
yeah.
All your life? When inspiration comes to you, whatever it is, do you drop everything and rush to save the ideas, or you give the time to grow with nature?
Sometimes there's no way to answer that. Sometimes you do it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, these are questions from people.
Oh, that's fine.
Interested about it.
How many pages you got there?
Just 2.5, and we are on the second one, so I will try to make it faster.
Okay.
You make the impression of a modest, sometimes even embarrassed by your talent. How do you define the word success? Because for someone this means endless parties and nightclubs, for other public recognition. How do you define this state?
I think success is being happy with who you are and where you're at. And, it doesn't always have to be financially based, although that's nice. But it's being happy. It's a,
Do what you want to do.
yeah, just having the freedom to do what you want. That's success.
Do you like to give interviews?
I hate it.
Okay, so
Kidding.
I'm irritating you.
Kidding.
Sorry.
No, I'm just joking. Bad jokes.
You like to take pictures, but do you like to be an object of one's?
What? I enjoy taking pictures.
But do you like when people taking pictures of you or with you?
You mean paparazzi? No, I'm kidding.
Fans.
It doesn't matter. Of course I enjoy it. I'm always flattered when people want to take photos with me. It's
How do you
very
see
nice.
yourself as a man? More in a romantic boyfriend with a guitar in the Romeo style under the balcony? Or as a realist stick firmly to the ground?
Well, I lived in New York City for like 17 years. I don't think that the question applies. You can be a romantic, you'll be living under the bridge if you don't be careful.
Did you have a professional singing teacher? Or
No. That was all a mistake. I couldn't find a singer for a band that I was trying to put together, so I started singing, and then I just kept singing. And
So do you sing?
I have to work at it a lot, otherwise it's not very good. Just ask my my manager. In the beginning of the tour, it's always awful, and then it just slowly gets better. By the end, hopefully tonight it'll be good.
Oh, I'm sure about this. So, do you sing under shower or during shaving? Mostly men do this.
I don't think men sing when they shave unless they want to cut themselves. But as
That
you know,
was the question.
I don't think
Someone was
I don't think I really shave that often.
But do you sing at home?
I practice sometimes.
But doing like casual stuff?
No.
No. Do you cook?
I love cooking.
You love cooking?
Yeah.
Some recipes for your fans or some, I don't know, things you like to do? Or?
Lately, I come home and food is already there. So, but I like. I make very good lentil soup, and I know how to make tofu really nice.
That's good. Wow.
I used to be a vegetarian for a long time.
Oh. And you are not right now?
No, I fell off the wagon.
Okay, so it was the question about cooking. Do you like fairy tales? If so, what kind of?
Next.
Okay, so would you they were connected. Would you take the challenge of writing music for a film for children?
Yeah, sure. That'd be fun. I suppose. I mean, there's fantastic films for children by Pixar and Disney, and amazing. Some of the best music in the world is on those movies. I love that. Yeah.
I agree. And if someone would propose you a role in a film, what role would you take? Like romantic lover or a saving word superhero or a back character? What would be more interesting for you if you could choose?
I don't know. I've never acted in my life, except when I'm on stage.
You're just yourself.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not acting.
Do you have a favorite sport or a team you support?
Now, sports is something that I'm not really doing that often. No, I don't really watch that much sports.
Do you practice some sport yourself?
I just do yoga a lot.
A lot? During the tour as well? Practice?
Not this time, no. No, but I do it every day when I'm at home, so that's enough. It's okay to take a few weeks off here and there.
Yeah, and the last one from this, and it's always as well from the series What If? Do you believe in reincarnation? If indeed you to come back to Earth after death in the form of another creature, what would it be?
A wolf.
Right. So you believe in reincarnation?
You know, I don't really talk about my religious personal spiritual beliefs anymore because it just seems like a bunch of nonsense after a while. You know, everybody's got their own way, and that's fine with me. I'm not getting involved.
Okay.
That's the truth. I have what I have, and
That's your.
And I don't want to
That's
talk
yours.
about it. I don't want to be political. I don't want to talk about religion. Please. There's enough of that.
Okay. So that's so as you see, it went quite fast. Those questions. I hope it was.
Do you have a question at all?
Well, no, I think nothing more. Yeah, the most important were at the beginning of the music career, and the rest was just light questions from the people that are interested a little bit.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for taking the time for this. And
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for having time for us. Okay.
Bye.